Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me we have the Nasdaq 100 futures chart. Now Friday, the final trading session of the week, we've seen some downside pressure here in the Nasdaq 100. I've had a lot of people, whether it's YouTube viewers and as well as my Signal clients, basically sending me a private message during today's trading session saying, Max, is this it? Does this mean Nasdaq's going to go and retest 12,300? Are we going to go back down towards the 200-day EMA? In a polite way, I just wanted to tell you guys to calm down. We've just given back some of yesterday's gains. Yesterday we ended the day up 2.56%, and right now we're currently trading down roughly 1.4 to 1.5%. So, it's perfectly normal that today the market is trading down. Yes, it is still very, very volatile. It's very rare that you do see movements between 1.5 and 2.5% on a daily basis, but this volatility will calm down. We're going into the weekend now, and as of next week you will really start to see that volatility calm down, or only aiming in towards one direction, and I'm anticipating that direction to be up. I'm incredibly bullish here. Yesterday we got our daily close pretty much on or just above the 50-day EMA, so that was very, very encouraging. But today we've broken down from that level, but I just see this as a perfect buying opportunity. 12,800, it has offered support in previous trading sessions. I'm going to circle that on the chart now. This area here is where I do anticipate support to be found, and that's exactly what's happened so far in today's trading session. We had a low down at 12,792, but since then we bounced back, and we currently find ourselves trading roughly 100 points higher, up at 12,864. So going into next week, I'm anticipating a move back up towards the 50-day EMA, which is at 13,000. So there could be a potential 140 points here upside that you could gain if you was to open a trade going into the closing bell this afternoon. Do I anticipate the markets to fall back down towards 12,300? It's possible, okay? I will never say never, but no, I do favour the upside. But even if we did go back and test the 12,300 area, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Buyers will step back in, just as they have done over the past week or so. This offers a fantastic amount of value. And, as I just mentioned, buyers will step back in, and this will then create enough momentum to then go and trade back up towards the all-time highs, up at 13,900. We've had the bond yields rising over the past couple of weeks, all the way from 1.2 all the way up towards 1.6. This was always going to happen, and it's very likely that the bond yields, the 10-year note, will go and trade up towards 2%. Okay, so there's still a potential of another 50 to 60 basis points that we could see towards the upside for the 10-year note. But it's perfectly normal. This was going to happen. As the economy recovers, as the GDP gets better, interest rates are expected to eventually be hiked. But I still believe that traders are over-exaggerating. I really believe the Fed, when they come out and say that low interest rates are here to stay for the next couple of years, and I am a true believer of that, and that basically means that there's still a lot of cheap money out there. So I do anticipate a move back up towards 13,500 to 13,900, which was the previous all-time high. There are some fantastic buying opportunities out there, especially if you're trading individual stocks, the likes of Apple, Nvidia, Neo, Plug Power, Facebook, Amazon, you name it. Some of the largest companies in the world right now are trading very heavily discounted, of roughly 20 to 30%. So there are fantastic buying opportunities on the horizon. I'm very, very confident that I myself and the Signal team will make a incredible amount of money over the next couple of months. So if you have been watching our videos for some time now, right now is a fantastic opportunity to sign up and join our Signal team, because as I mentioned, there are fantastic money-making opportunities on the horizon here, especially with all this value that the Nasdaq 100 is offering. So going into next week, I'm looking for that move back up towards 13,000. If we can get that daily close above 13,000, that's fantastic. That would probably indicate a move up towards 13,300 to 13,500. No interest in selling the Nasdaq 100. I simply buy the dips. If we go back down towards 12,300, well, then that would offer another fantastic buying opportunity.
you.